please help out the channel. Hit that subscription button. I'm coming out with tons of videos and you don't want to miss them. Sonic Youth, Bowl in the Heather. We'll start with this interesting intro riff. This is also the bridge and the outro. And it's kind of this finesse thing we're doing here. And we're strumming past the nut, right? And essentially you kind of want this G note. And with my guitar, and hopefully with most of those guitars and standard tuning here, when we hit the low E behind the nut here, it'll give us that G note. Okay, it's a real kind of a trick finesse riff we're doing here. And we're just strumming on that 5 times. Right, and from there, we can just drop down and hit the G, B, and E. Just kind of strum it all past the nut here. Right, and at this point, we want this G flat note that's going to happen. And for that, we're going to switch to the A string. But you want to just find an arbitrary point on the A string here and just give it a full bend. Because we're going to be strumming this past the nut too, and we need to get to that G flat note, and that'll get us there if we just give this a good full bend. And at that point, strum the A string, same time, like 5 times. And then from there, strum those open G, B, and E. Into this pre-verse section, and it's basically just a G power chord going on. So you could strum that out, and this lead part that comes in, we're going to slide up to 12B, hit the 10E. We go 12B to 10B with the 8E. Slide that 10B to 6B, hit the 5E, go 6B, 5E, 6B. And then slide that 6 and 5 up to an 8 and 7. Strum it again, and then we'll slide it back down to the 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. And then we slide that 6 and 5 down to 3s on the B and E. Strum that. For the verse section, we'll have 2 guitars kind of doing a parallel little scaling thing going on. So the second guitar is here at the 4G, and then we go 3B, 2B, okay, 2B, 2E, 2E, back to 4 on the G. We'll go 3 on the B, hold that a moment, and then we go back and forth, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2 on the B. Come back off, hit that 2 on the B. And then just hit that 2B a couple more times. And repeat that whole section from the start, do it a couple times, and at the end of the verse section, we're going to come up, get a little dissonant here, we go open G, then we do this hammer-on pull-off on the B, 7, 8, 7. We'll do that twice. first guitar during the verse, doing its own scale. It's going to hold off a few measures, and then it'll come on higher. We go 14 on the E, we go 14, 12 to 10. Then we go 9, 10, 12 on the E. Down to 7 on the E. Then we'll just repeat that section again, slide it back up to the 14, go 12 to 10, 9, 10, 12, 7. And you can play around with it a little bit, you know, once we get to the following verses, but it's all kind of based around this same scale. So we go through that a couple times, and at the end, we'll do this hammer-on pull-off 14, 15, 14 on the high E. Do that a couple times. Chorus section, the second guitar doing this riff, does this riff a couple times, then it rests for a couple measures, and then repeats the whole thing twice, and then just does some dead string kind of scraping along with the rhythm. So we want to do this harmonic up here at the 12 G. We hit that with a 10 on the B, just a regular fretted 10. Kind of a funky dissonance there, you know. And from that 10, we go 11, and then we come down to 11 to 10 on the E. Alright, we just do that twice. Chorus riff for the first guitar, rests for that first bit, and then it comes up high, and it does 11 to 10 on the B, then 8 to 7 on the G. And it'll do that twice, and then it just goes into its own dead string strumming as well.